What's going on, y'all? This is David W. Williams, also known as Diamond Dave, founder of the highest paid part-time job in the world. And so wanted to do a quick little video to talk to you today about is COVID-19 going to make you market more or less? And this is going to be a really good video for business people that kind of want to understand a marketing perspective on how they need to proceed in COVID-19, because a lot of people have a belief that when their business is under some type of financial pressure, they should start cutting things out of their business. And a lot of times the first thing they're going to cut is going to be marketing. And what I want to do is kind of give you some information and kind of try to maybe change that belief so you don't make that mistake. Because what we're going to see happen in the near future is that a lot of independent businesses, a lot of small businesses are going to be wiped out, right? Because of how they're managing their business in this era of COVID-19. See, what we've seen happen over the past few months is that because of COVID-19, you got something called social distancing. And a lot of the revenue from businesses has been cut because people are not allowed in the business. So I went to a wing spot in Orlando, Florida called Flyers. Real popular wing spot, been around a long time. So I went to Flyers, I want to say about a week ago. And when I went inside Flyers, their whole lobby was closed off. And they were serving people just takeout because they don't have a drive-through setup. So they were just doing takeout orders. Either you call in or you walk in, you get your takeout order and you keep it moving. But the question is, their model for Flyers, like a lot of restaurants, is really based on people coming in, people sitting down, right? They enjoying a meal, they creating some type of atmosphere, some type of experience, and then they go home. How many businesses do you know that are based around that, especially businesses that are small businesses? And so even when we kind of lift a lot of this COVID-19, what we call it the quarantine or the lock-in, you're still going to have some of the social distancing regulations that are still going to be in place until the city or the state decides to lift them. And so what you're going to have at a lot of restaurants is that they're not going to be able to serve the amount of people that they were serving in the past. So let's say hypothetically, their capacity might have been 100 people. Once they spread all those tables out and make every table like 6 foot away from each other, they now might be serving 25 people. So a lot of their revenue is going to be cut. Right? Then on top of that, they don't have any kind of takeout or delivery service or drive-through service set up. They never established that part of their business. So they don't have any other way of capturing revenue. And what a lot of businesses are going to do as a result is that they're going to cut marketing as one of the first things that they're going to cut, as a way to try to cut some of their variable or maybe even some of their fixed costs as a way to save money in the business. What you're going to see with a lot of the corporate owned businesses and a lot of the businesses that are very, very successful. So a lot of the corporate chains that have been very successful for a long period of time, what they're going to do is they're going to market more, right? And what they're going to do is they're going to start communicating to the customer base, to the audience, to the market, that these are the things that we've done in a response to COVID-19 to make sure that you can still, you can still use our business and remain safe at the same time. Because for a lot of customers, the emotion that they want to feel right now when they're leaving their house and they're going and they're, utilizing these businesses is they want to feel safe. So what a lot of businesses are doing is they're creating processes and SOPs and putting them in place and then communicating to the market that these are the things that we've done to make sure that you feel safe, right? And they're also going to start marketing and doing a lot of outbound marketing, right, to the market to let them know that you can come into this particular business and you can get served the way you want to serve and be safe at the same time, because of these are the things that we've taken in place. As a result, over the next year to 2 years, but really over the next 6 months to a year, you're going to see a lot of small businesses essentially just get eliminated from off the board. Because what you're seeing now is a lot of the big corporations, they're making a massive push to take more market share. So you're seeing Walmart, they're making a push. They're hiring more people. They're creating new programs based on delivery and online pickup, and they're trying to do this to take more market share. The same thing with Amazon. Amazon is hiring more people, and they just talked about where a lot of the profit that is coming to Amazon, a lot of the revenue that's coming to Amazon, they're going to utilize that revenue, right, to essentially sink that back into the business to make a lot of their processes, to make the distribution network, and to make their marketing a lot more robust, so they can bring in even more business. Because what Amazon and Walmart are going to do over this next period is they're going to try to take as much market share as they can, as rapidly as they can, because they understand that a lot of businesses are going to be into a fallback position. And you really got to understand that. So as a small business owner, COVID-19 may have caught you with your pants down. You may have been unprepared for it. You may not have processes in place to where if something happens to where the way we do business becomes limited, how do we adjust to that? However, if you don't figure out a way to continue to market to your customers, your current customers, and also your prospects, you're not going to be able to recover from this because your competitors are doing a massive marketing push. And the mistake that a lot of small businesses make is that, like I said before, is that they think marketing is not as important as it is to business as it actually is, which is one of the reasons why they have a small business and one of the reasons why Amazon and Walmart have a major corporation is because they understand the importance of marketing. For most businesses, pretty much every department, right, in your business, if you got your business broken down into departments, pretty much every department in your business could go on a 2-week vacation and it wouldn't sink your business. For most businesses, if their marketing and their sales departments went on a 2-week vacation, it would be detrimental to their business and they may not recover from that. So cutting marketing out your business may not be a solution to your problem, and it may put you in a position to where 6 months to a year, you're no longer in business. So in effect, your problem has been solved because you don't have a business to worry about in the first place anymore. So I wanted to give you this feedback because as a person that really observes business, and I'm a big student of marketing, and I observe what people do, I'm constantly noticing what other businesses are doing, but especially the corporate-owned businesses and how they're responding to COVID-19. And I'm also noticing that a lot of the smaller independent businesses are not doing any marketing to their audience during this time, even though their revenues have been constrained, right? And so I want you to ask yourself, why do you believe, if you believe cutting marketing is a solution to your problem, why do you believe that? Do you have a very, a pragmatic rationale behind that? Or are you just reacting to the loss of revenue, right? Because of you not being able to do business the way you did it in the past because of COVID-19. What's going on, Kimberly? So if you know somebody can get value from this, share it out. If you got any questions or comments, hit me up in the comments. This is David W. Williams, also known as Diamond Dave, and I'll talk to you later.